Yeah, Dakota would be fun.
Yeah, so we got episode 3.
It is? Yeah, I think you're right.
We're rolling.
Because I finished episode, 2 be like, or no, 1. Because I didn't realize you put the stuff at the end. That was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
That one had the most viewers, 20. Is it like actual people viewing it, or is it just us?
I think it only counts the one.
That's kind of
for
cool.
each person.
I know, I gotta clip it up. Alright. I'm Neiko.
I'm Caleb. This is
The Freakin Podcast.
Alright, so today we're going to start with journeys, and I wanted to ask you about your Jiujitsu journey. How long did you start ago? How long ago?
So I started right after football season of like senior year. Well, after, yeah.
Where'd you go to high school?
In high school. So I went to, I don't really want to.
Well, we don't have to dox you.
Yeah.
So you went to high school, and then what? Like, you played football, and then like you met somebody who was like coming to Jiu-Jitsu, or like what happened?
No, I was just always like fighting Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, because the year before that I was doing like some wrestling, like folk style, for school. But I was also playing like select football on the side. So if you don't know what select football is, it's like in Texas and probably like Florida, some other big states like California and New York, they have like a separate like, so when you finish school football, you go play like basically spring, but it's just like almost like a recreational league.
Okay.
But a lot of these kids that are playing are like very good, like D1, like they already have scholarships, scouts go out to these games and stuff like that. A lot of the times too, it's just like maybe quote unquote like less fortunate kids, or you know, maybe these parents or the coaches are trying to get these kids out of like their environment, so they're playing.
Just keep them out of trouble.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like honestly, a lot of them are like hood, like the people. So I would do that, and then I started wrestling, but then I kind of cut my season short because select was starting, and my mom was like, my parents didn't really force me to do it, but they were just like, I kind of always did football, so I think that was like the identity they probably had attached to me still. So I was like, all right, it's time. Select's here. And I was like, I kind of want to do wrestling, but fuck it, I'll just do select, you know. Because it was still fun. Like you go hang out with the boys, stuff like that. Wrestling was probably new, so I was still kind of nervous in the back of my mind. But yeah, I always liked mixed martial arts. I mean, my uncle was like a very good wrestler. He was like, I think he won state for Texas and everything.
Yeah.
And he was going to go to a big college, but he got into like a really bad motorcycle accident. But
So before this, had you already done boxing some, or just your brother?
nah, me and my brother would just like street fight, like fight all the time. Watch like wrestling, stuff like that. But I started to get into MMA like a lot. Like I just liked MMA, and I started listening to Joe Rogan probably like 2017, 2018, something like that. And he was talking about jiu-jitsu all the time, and I was like, oh, that sounds kind of fun. So at the end of that football season, I started jiu-jitsu. But yeah, it was the gi. I mean, which most people start. So yeah, I started training, but then COVID happened. So then my mom wouldn't let me train for like, that's another thing I can tell you. My mom wouldn't let me train for like almost like a year. It was like 6 months to a year, because she thought that if I went to go train, I was gonna kill. Like I'm serious, kill everyone. Like, cause my mom was very scared.
Yeah.
Cause my mom is like very, or she used to be. I think she's probably better now, but she was very liberal, and like what's it called, Democrat. So everything on the news she believed, you know.
Yeah.
So you're gonna kill your grandparents, you're gonna kill me, and this and that. So it was like I couldn't even train, and that's like 2020, like COVID. Everyone was training, so everyone I felt like got even better, because people would just go train instead of work. So I was just stuck in the house, but thankfully I got like really fit and stuff. But yeah, I was training gi for a while, then got my blue belt, and then I was like, I kind of like no gi more. So then I trained at the other school.
Yeah. How long you trained before COVID?
God, not that long then. It was like 6 months, because it was
Okay.
Because
like the same thing happened to me.
November,
I like
December.
literally just started jiu-jitsu at COVID,
Yeah.
right before COVID, and then COVID happened. I couldn't go anymore,
Yeah.
and I was in Malaysia.
So you started at like a smaller gym.
Yeah, but
I did too. The gym
I
was
didn't touch
brand
it
new.
for like another 5 years after that. You know?
Yeah, it's crazy. But I was like, I was always like watching like MMA. I like MMA. MMA is still like my, like I at least want to have like 1 or 2 fights, because I like striking. As fighting is just, you could be more creative. That's why like I don't really like to like label myself as like a jiu-jitsu guy necessarily. I would say more like grappler, you know, grappling.
I think it's kind of like what it's shifting to, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because jiu-jitsu, I feel like
unless you're doing a gi, then
exactly. I feel like someone that knows jiu-jitsu is like whenever they think jiu-jitsu, it's like, or Brazilian jiu-jitsu, it's like triangles, you know, flying arm bars.
It has like no
scissor sweeps,
takedowns. It comes from judo, wrestling,
pulling guard. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I like that, and I think that's definitely the way it's shifting nowadays. So that's why we were kind of talking before this. I was like, for those kids, I think if they stick on like that as a base, it's pretty like easy to learn everything else. Because you even look at Ilya Taporia, he started with jiu-jitsu base, but practically like grappling, and then I mean, look at him now. He's not scared to get taken down. Because I feel like you're so confident in your like ground game. It's like you can really let your hands go, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's how I started. But now I'm training at this other gym. We'll probably say stuff later down the line, but
yeah,
almost kind of early.
Yeah. So after COVID, he said he waited a year, and then like
I think it was like a year, half a year.
How many gyms did you hop around?
I can't really remember
after that.
Not really any, because I always liked that gym because it was like my first gym, so it was like it meant a lot to me. Because I was trying to go to this different gym, but it was an MMA gym.
So, what point did you start shifting to like no-gi?
No-gi. One of my friends, you're gonna meet him one day. He's cool, really cool guy. He's actually maybe a little younger than you, but he came to the gym and he was like, he had been training MMA for a long time.
Okay.
He's kind of like me. He was just training like wrestling. Because most people in football, they like start, or I mean, most people in Texas, they start with like, let's say football, a little bit of wrestling, and then like probably like a powerlifting or something.
Yeah.
And then track and field. Like people in Texas, they do a lot of sports, so it's like whenever you transition to MMA, I feel like it's not necessarily that hard because you already have like a good foundation.
Athleticism.
Yeah, exactly. So he came to the gym, and we're kind of on the same wavelength. Like he's like 5'11", but he has like a similar style to me. It's like control, pass, and he likes leg locks too and stuff. So the gym was predominantly gi because, you know, Coach Greg, that's really what he loves. But after class, we just take off our gis and we're like, hey, let's just fuck around. Because after COVID, don't forget the...
so this is still like just right after COVID?
Yeah.
So maybe you just started coming back at that time?
Yeah, exactly. Like
okay.
2021, 2022, I was training quite a bit because it was just like, I had nothing else to do.
Okay.
Training was just so fun. Like, whenever like you're white belt, it's like you don't know shit. So it's like you could get better like pretty quick because it's like you don't know.
There's nowhere to go but up.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know anything, and it's like especially the first like 6 months to a year, you're just getting like smashed by like not even people that are good. It's just like you don't know anything. So it's just like once I started getting good, it's like a drug. It's like you just keep going. And for some reason, there was actually pretty like cool guys that were like coming in through the gym.
Yeah.
Like quite a bit, like because it was a new gym. So me and my friend Ryan, we just started doing no-gi, and then the other guys started doing no-gi, and then we just really fell in love with it. And then he went to the big gym. I'll just say it. He went to Moeller in Grapevine, and that's like one of the biggest premier gyms in, I'll say, the Metroplex. And they were already known for having like good leg lockers and stuff like that. So like, yeah, I'm gonna go train there. And I was already starting to think like, I want to go train somewhere else, you know. So I did. I ended up moving because it was just all gi there. I was like, I'm kind of tired of this. And I liked gi for a while, but it's just like...
We said your dreams is kind of like trying some MMA and stuff in the future, right?
I just like to move. It was just fun. And like, I feel like if people weren't willing to play my game in the gi, like still kind of flow and move, it wasn't very enjoyable. It was just like very grindy, and I didn't really like that. Because you can still flow in the gi.
I feel like in the gi, like you don't move as much because you're doing so much with the grips. And
yeah. But like if you have a good dance partner in the gi, you can actually like... It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
But like one of my other like good friends that we were training for a long time, Chris, he left because like just like a personal situation happened in his family, and he went back to New Jersey. So me and him were trained every day like in the gi, and we were just like leveling up like really quick because he was a white belt, but he was like watching instructionals all the time, learning like berimbolos and stuff like that. And then I had more of like a passing style, so he would play guard and then I would pass, and then it was really fun. So it was just like my first gym. But yeah, and I was like, oh, no-gi's really fun because you get to wrestle, and then it's just like you get strong. I don't know, like you just feel. I like that as a workout too. That's why I told you I like kind of pushing myself.
You got to move your body more. It's not just grips and stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly. But then it's like not knowing that, it was like I feel like I had a lot of bad habits. Hence the reason I was kind of getting injured all the time.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really know how to like wrestle necessarily, and wrestling and like for grappling is so different.
What would you say like before? Like what were your worst habits?
I think just like not moving my feet, it's still a bad habit.
Like you not moving tripod up or
no, like if someone has a takedown, like say we're kind of like have upper body stuff, like.
So you're paying attention to the upper body, but not the
exactly
lower. Okay.
Because kind of like in football, you kind of have to, especially as a lineman, you gotta like really hunker down and like kind of have a good base.
But it's like super important because it's like you gotta watch the feet because it's like there's different moves you can.
So you can't have like your like way down on your like feet. You know, you got to be kind of on your toes a bit.
And I've like never really played soccer at all, so I have like.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
You got to learn how to be on the balls of your feet.
Right.
Whereas like I feel like a lot of sports is like you kind of hunker down.
Yeah.
Which is not good. So I feel like that, and then I think I was like so young, so I was like I'm still like pretty like what's it called, durable. But when I was like 19, 20, it was like people would just like smash me and I would just like bounce right up like nothing. Like that's why I told you I would roll with everyone.
Yeah.
There was this one huge bodybuilder guy on steroids, and he was actually really good, but he was like probably like 250. He was like 6'5", maybe more, and like we'd always just like roll hard, and like he would just smash me. I was like, I'm fine, because I was just real durable. Even my friend Ryan, he's like, oh no, you smash him. He's a cat. He'll be fine, you know. And it was true, and then until it wasn't, my knees got banged up pretty bad. But that was more when I was training at Molars, because I don't know. I feel like the mats are not the best, and then it's leg lock city.
Yeah.
So.
But that's not how
just freak accidents too, yeah.
How yours was like a freak accident, right?
Yeah.
So,
but I feel like not tapping sooner is like still kind of loosen those ligaments up and stuff. Not ligaments, but the grooves. I don't know.
So when it happened to you, did you like just stop for the rest of the day, or did you like try to play it off?
Yeah, I always try to play it off.
Because you were young, or what?
Because I'm stupid. I was like overtrained way too much back then.
Yeah.
So I was like, just like wait, because I was like living with my girlfriend too. So, or she was living. We're just living together. So like I was like, all right, I'll take a week off and I'll just lift weights or something, and then I'll come back. And I was good for like 3 weeks, and then kind of got injured, and then I'd be good for like 6 weeks, 12 weeks, and then get injured.
So you think it was maybe like not that bad, and you made it worse, or?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Because I took like a whole almost year and a half, 2 years off, and then now it's like it's still like I feel it. Like my hip's pretty achy today, but it's like I know when to stop.
Yeah.
You know, and also I've been stretching more, so I feel like that's kind of why it's like I don't know, it's kind of tender, you know, because I feel like I'm like, getting more flexible, so my body's not used to some of those positions. But yeah, I feel like that's some of the main stuff. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like pretty confident now, for the most part. I can't like be crazy, but.
So how do you feel like after, what is it, 4 months now getting back into it?
Yeah, I feel like it's about 3 now, since the start of the year. Or were we training before that?
We did a little bit in December.
So yeah.
Because that was Christmas break.
Oh yeah. So I feel like it's almost 4. Yeah, maybe 3. I would say 3.
3.5, 4.
Because I've been like fully training. I feel like for like 2 months now.
Yeah.
So no, I feel good. Except like my hip is pretty. But I think that's because that guy need me, like I said. But it's on my IT band, so who knows. But no, I feel good. I feel really good actually. My endurance feels good. My strength feels good. I just need to cut some weight so I can fight guys like my size.
How much weight is that?
I feel like I weigh like 175 right now. It's like 20 more pounds. But I wouldn't even do that. I'd probably cut like 15 and then just...
Right, because your goal is 150 lean, right?
55.
155. Okay.
Yeah. But I would probably just be at 60 and then cut like 5 pounds of water. Or do like 62 and then like if I know I have a competition, I'll kind of diet like 2 weeks out and then be like 158, 159 and then just cut water. Because I don't even think I could get that like lean without really compromising a lot of muscle mass and strength. So, because I don't want to lose my strength. I feel good. I feel strong. And my endurance is still the same, so it's like I'm not really worried about that. But competing is just like gonna be for fun. Cause I already know I'm at a high level, so I don't really want to compete that much. I like tournaments more anyway. Cause the super fights are fun, but it's like it's only one match, so it's like spaz central. I feel like, or spam like legs.
So last time you competed, what do you think your like biggest takeaways from competing are?
I cut too much weight.
You cut too much weight?
Cause I cut like 10 pounds in like
Was it like the water weight, or like just talking about just being in the wrong like size?
Well, that both.
Okay.
Because I fought at 175, which is not like horrible, but.
And that was from a cut.
I wasn't like the small guy. I mean, I wasn't like the smallest guy there. But I cut like I think 8 pounds of water. Because I came back from vacation like El Paso. I think I was like 186, 187.
And your weigh-in was night before or the morning of?
The morning of.
Dang.
So I was retarded. I went weighed in. It wasn't hard to make weight necessarily, but like I need time to like rehydrate and everything. But I like chugged like this water bottle or like a Gatorade or something because I didn't know shit. This was like almost 3 years ago now. So I was 20. I was 20 years old. Did that, and then I went to go get breakfast. And ate like a bunch of pancakes, some eggs, some bacon. Because it's like you're a kid. You're like, I just need to get as much food as I can.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the last time I competed,
eat a big breakfast before you take a test, and then you.
Yeah, because one of the times before the competition, I weighed in, and then I did that. I ate a big breakfast, but then I didn't compete till like another like 5 hours, so I had time to digest the food.
Okay.
But then this last one, I competed within like 30 minutes of eating all that food. So the first match I go...
Same type of stuff? Like pancakes, eggs?
Yeah, exactly. So the first match I go, and then I do pretty good. Like it was a pretty tall guy too. He's like 6'1", and I control him. I pass his guard. I throw up some submissions, Kimura, guillotine, stuff like that. And I score. I mean, I beat him on points. All right, that was actually pretty easy. But I think I was still like pretty exhausted. Well, I felt like it was easy mentally, but then I threw up after, so I can't really say that. I can't really say that, yeah. And then boom, I go against the second guy, and then he was really not that good. Like I should have submitted him, but first of all, I had just started training nogi like full time, like only for like 3 months. So I was like, I feel good. Like fuck it, I'm gonna go compete because I already have like decent fundamentals. But like all the submissions I was putting up, I was just like small details I was like missing. Like I had him in a really good ankle lock, but then I instead of like ashi, like just keeping the ashi like this, I switched to like this, like getting this leg on the outside and then like going like this. So all he had to do was kind of like peel me. Okay. And then like kind of just like
ashi from like the ground or?
Yeah, so I had him a straight ankle. I had the good initial grip, but I had only known like that you could like finish, or for some reason I thought it was only like heel hook you could finish from there. So I like switched it to like the figure 4 configuration, and you're not supposed to do that. So he just like passed my guard, and then I had him in like a guillotine and a Kimura, and the same thing. I even had his back at one point. I even had him in a triangle, but I just couldn't finish him. And then like they weren't giving me like points at all for any of the submission attempts for some reason. So I mean I was so exhausted. Like for the last 2 minutes, he like just like scored like 20 points on me because I had done all those submission attempts. I think he like got me on like side control, the knee on belly, so that was already like 15 points or some crazy number like that. And he took my back at the end, so it was like
yeah.
I lost.
And if you're doing submission stuff, especially when you try and do like triangles in the competition.
Yeah, man, I was like, oh, I forgot about that because it was like it's a point, like it's still awards points. Like points are still a big thing in competition because I like going for submissions. I don't like point what's it called, fighting
like point systems like,
but they're still good. Like they're like what's it called, they have a use, right? But I don't know, I just want to have fun.
It's like some people don't like it though, you just play 4 points and
and then the last guy I went to, we were both like exhausted, and this guy was the only true one that I was like, all right, he looks like a 175er. And then we had a really good scrap. Like I had him in a Kimura. I think he had me in like a triangle attempt at the end, and I think I only lost by like 3 points or something. But I was just so exhausted. But it was good. I did really good, honestly, for my like first blue belt like competition. So I was like, well, it wasn't my first one because I did the fights in winter.
I'm being exhausted and eating terrible.
Yeah, it sounds so stupid. Because I think if I would have just drank like maybe like
It was like you learned
electrolytes
from it, you know?
and had some fruit, I think I would have been like completely fine.
So I guess that'd be your advice to the 20-year-olds out there.
Yeah, and 175 is not a horrible weight class, but it's just like I have no.
I can't be tired though.
Yeah, and my advantage is okay, that's really what it is. Because I still like I go. I'll show you the videos later. But I think I've showed you before, but
you showed me some.
Like the guys, it was not a size advantage of any sort in any of them. But actually, Elijah ended up winning that that whole tournament. That was pretty cool. But yeah, that was fun. I was gonna start competing a lot, and then but my knee was still pretty naggy, like even from then.
So that was like post injury, or?
Yeah, because the first time I injured it was like I got taken down and then it like popped, but like it was always like pretty okay, like semi okay. And then.
So you went like 3 months on it?
Huh?
You went like 3 months on it because you said you started doing no gi full time for like 3 months because you did it in the gi, didn't you?
No, it was no gi.
Okay.
Well, I even competed in that one with a hurt knee.
Okay.
Because I hurt my knee actually, like, I think it was even 2022 initially.
Yeah.
But it was, it wasn't that bad. Because you have pops and then, it kind of was bad now that I think about it. But
It got worse.
Yeah, it just got worse because I never took a break. A true break.
How often do you think you were training about that time?
I was training a lot. Because I would just go train. But I was training
5
mostly.
days a week, 3 days a week.
Before that, like I was just training.
Twice a day.
I was just training gi, so I was training like 5 times a week probably.
Okay.
But mostly just gi.
So it's like every day.
Because it was my friend. Me and him, I was getting really good at gi. But a lot of it was just hobbyist, so it was like.
Yeah.
Somewhat junk volume, you know. Because I just have so many videos of me training. But I would get injured and then I would just kind of take a break, get injured, take a break. See, like that was the first guy. He was pretty big.
Yeah. Send me that later and I'll put it in the.
Yeah, he was pretty big.
In the pod.
Oh, you can't really see that.
So everyone can see it.
He was pretty big. Yeah. Lengthy old boy.
You look brown in there. I feel like you just turned white as you got older.
Yes, like I didn't know that much, but I just knew like I had a good base and like I was strong as fuck, you know. And I just knew Kimura trap, so that's all I tried to do. So that was the first guy, and then the second guy I felt like I was like not substantially bigger, but I felt like I was like bigger than him. I think we're the same height, but it was just like I felt like I was bigger than him.
Got a little more booty going.
Yeah. And like I would just get up every time he tried to do shit on me. So see, I already had a triangle locked up, but I just didn't know like stuff that much, you know. See, I mean, I went for the armbar, which I should have just finished the triangle, you know.
Oh yeah.
So it's just stuff like that, but I was just starting. I mean, this kid, I felt like he was the only true, like, 175er. Even, like, I wasn't outsized in anything, you know, necessarily.
This one was your second competition?
Yes, at blue belt. But I was just so tired. But he was a scrapper. But yeah, 175, they're not that big. So that's what I'm saying. If I compete at 55, it's like I have all the advantage physically. So it just comes down to technique, which I'd rather do. But I don't know where I was going with that. It was fun though. I like competitions.
Yeah.
But now I feel like if I compete, I might like sandbag a bit. Like I feel like it might not be cool to the other people. Like if it's a pure blue belt tournament. But whatever, I shouldn't worry about that.
Yeah, I mean, it could be some other competition blue belts in there.
Because, dude, I've been training for a long time now. Fuck. Basically, like, yeah. So October will be 7 years. Like on a linear timeline, but that doesn't include like years off and stuff like that.
And then go on this year, maybe like another solid year back.
Yeah.
By the end of the year.
Yeah. So probably get purple, but we were talking earlier, and it's like the belts don't mean that much to me.
Yeah.
Which is kind of shitty though. It's like if I compete, it's like we'll see how good I really am.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really foresee like having that much trouble. but I'm not gonna be arrogant either.
Yeah.
But that's just how confident I am. I mean, train with really good people every day. So, same with you. I feel like you do fine in white belt. Like,
Yep. So Neiko compete.
yeah. But competition's not everything. Like, I'd rather compete in an MMA fight like than jiu-jitsu any day of the week.
So
I'd rather just be like Armin and do that like grappling stuff for fun.
what's your kind of vision for that? Like, when do you want to start?
I just got to get like the second stream of income. Like, I mean, get out of my 9 to 5 somehow.
Oh, before, like, you don't ever just like want to do like one match before, or?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
It'd just be too much stress on myself, you know. Because what if I get injured and then it's like I have to take time off and then I have to pay bills? It doesn't make
Yeah, your job.
Because it's just for fun.
For me, I always feel like it'd be cool if I had a Kim like to work with a bunch of black guys at school,
Yeah.
and all the high school kids are like, "You didn't fight, Mister?"
Yeah. So we'll see with that.
And I just get my ass kicked, and you can watch a video too.
Definitely want to have some like amateur and boxing fights.
Yeah.
The whole thing right now is just getting to like a decent weight, which I have been doing good with that. So it's just
By the time you do that, for sure.
Yeah. Because I want to really strike. I like striking. Like, it's fun.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people don't like getting hit in the face. I think that's why they jiu-jitsu.
Have you started?
I was kind of the opposite. I was like, I want to be good at grappling so I don't have to, like, so I could strike.
Yeah.
I'm not a really good striker, but I know I got power in my hands.
Have you started some of your striking classes yet?
No, I'm just waiting on my mouthpiece.
Oh, yeah, still waiting for that.
Which is stupid. Well, it's not. I guess it's stupid. Because I want to spar. I mean, I want to...
Yeah.
For boxing, for sure, is like...
I need to get your rec on that so I can order one of those too. Where'd you order it from?
Impact mouth guards. They're like the best.
Why?
Because they get like the fitted and everything.
Are they the ones that get the good like breathing too, or what?
Well, you just breathe out of your nose or your mouth.
Yeah. I know there's like some that have like for like boxers, they're fitted a little different for like catching your breath or something.
Really? Never heard of that.
I don't know. I've never done that. I just seen them like when I was looking for ones for jiu-jitsu, and I saw them for like boxing and stuff too, and they were like shaped a little different for that reason.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
I'll have to look it up later.
Because I know they usually just have thick ones to protect your teeth.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, it's fun. I mean, my brother, he's obviously, you know, he trains and fights, and my other friend. So I'm happy. I want to spar. I don't want to just hit pads and stuff.
So when did your brother start?
Like I think he started a year after I started jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
Because it probably inspired him to like do some martial art. But he doesn't like grappling. A lot of people don't.
Yeah.
I just like it because it's hard, and I think you should know how to. I think it's more dangerous if someone knows how to grapple and you don't, you know. So I feel like you gotta at least make the field level. But I mean, we don't look at street fights
grappling
anyway.
and then striking is like just good compliments to each other, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. Grappling's just—they're both really fun. Actually, I like them both. But boxing is more like it's like especially boxing is just like very aggressive. I feel like kickboxing is more playful, you know, and Muay Thai. It's still like a dangerous, obviously, but when boxers go, they go really hard, all of them. I don't know why. It's just like the culture. The culture.
Their stuff is like points and stuff too, with like how many hits and stuff you get in, right?
Yeah, well, the amateurs, that's how they like score it.
So you need to be quick.
Yeah, everything relies on like speed.
And that conditioning is crazy too.
Yeah, the conditioning is different. That's why they're all skinny. And it's like, it's good, but. No, it's good. It's a different sport. It's like if you compare it to wrestling,
not the same.
You know, it's completely different. Same thing with judo. I think we all just got to respect it.
It's kind of like when you watch like the...
But it's not fighting.
McGregor versus Mayweather. It's like their stuff is so different.
Yeah. That's what makes me mad is whenever boxers think they're, well, I don't know if this is the right word, but like fighters, you know? Like you're a boxer, not a fighter. Because if you're a fighter, I feel like you should, or a mixed martial artist, you know how to do like everything. Wherever the fight goes, you could defend yourself.
Yeah.
Not saying that boxers can't win in any like a street fight or anything, but
sure. I mean, like anybody who trains anything's better than the average guy on the street.
Yeah. Especially boxers, they like withhold themselves like from gaining weight so much, and like being at their like athletic potential. Because they're so skinny, you know. Like you'll see a guy that's like 6'2" and he'll be fighting at like 150.
Yeah.
You know. It's like if a wrestler gets them hands on you, it's like you can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, oh, I'll do an uppercut. Which is true. You could land one, but I don't know. I've gone against both, so it's like
gotta have some power.
It's scarier being, for me, like on the ground and you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah. Because
people think like that's the thing with grappling. People think that they're just gonna be putting up submissions if you're grappling them. Like they don't count strikes on the ground. Like you don't think that like no one's gonna punch you if you're on the ground, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
If you're not in control and you panic.
Yeah. And like, what if you know how to punch and take someone to the ground? It's like your punches are gonna be like super hard.
And it's how the points work in jiu-jitsu, right? Like mounts 7 points because you can.
Yeah. But now boxing, I like it because of art. Same with wrestling. They're just like so hard, both of them. Jiu-jitsu is super hard too, but it's a different level. Like for both the boxing and wrestling, you have to be like so much time and devotion to that, because it's like there's only a few things you can really do, and you have to like sharpen those skills like perfectly. So, but boxing's fun. But yeah, I want to have like an actual MMA fight. Cause I don't know, I've always been a scrapper, so I like fighting, honestly.
Yeah.
And it's like a test. It's like I feel like it's like it goes back to the old days. It's like true, like it's in our blood to go to battle. It's a beautiful thing, you know. And like instead of like dying like in the old days, you can actually like respawn and get better and be like thankful. Cause like when people go to battle in the old days, it'd be like they're kind of happy, you know. It's like for honor and glory.
I mean, I think it was just like normal for everybody to do that, especially like Greek and Roman times.
Yeah, you know, the Vikings even.
Yeah. Because even
like the indigenous, they would get like have the ceremonies before.
Like,
it was like beautiful. Even when they die, they don't think they're actually
you might
dying.
have this on your TikTok and maybe mention something like that, but it also reminded me, because there's another guy, he does like Christian fitness stuff or whatever, and there's always this verse like people will use for like why you shouldn't get in shape or whatever, because Paul says like he says physical fitness is like of some value, but like spiritual maturity or something like that is like of greater value.
Mm-hmm.
But then they're like, if you think of the audience at the time, he's talking to like, I think it's in Corinthians, to like a bunch of Greeks who all go to the gym every day.
Yeah.
And it's like their entire lifestyle.
Yeah.
So he's like, he's not talking to a bunch of fat people.
I don't know if it was me or someone else that talked, you or someone else that talked about it. But it was like people would go to the gym, but they would also talk about like philosophy.
It was the Greeks, like the word gymnasium had to do with like naked, so they're all naked at the gym and they were doing their hot and cold plunges and working out and playing sports and
I think they're like the best.
Philosophy.
The Greeks. They found out something like early back in the day.
Yeah, good.
They had good stuff.
Good stuff for sure.
But that's why I'm against that's why I respect everyone that does like some sort of martial arts, even if it's judo or something, because it's like they have the same attributes as like say as a weightlifter or like an endurance athlete, but they're also like expressing themselves through an art form, you know.
Yeah.
Because you could hit PRs all the time or like go against yourself, but it's like whenever you have someone else to challenge you, like it kind of brings out a new side of you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful thing in my opinion. Because it also
going to war.
Yeah, but also like if you've been like practicing really hard, and then your opponent has too, it's like kind of a beautiful thing because it's like it's two people that have like been putting like their highest effort, their highest self, and they're like or they're testing themselves, but like it's like a thing of respect too, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's like I respected you so much that I came in like the best shape and you came in the best shape.
Yeah.
So it's like I think that's pretty cool.
That's fair.
So that's why I'm like, people are always posting their physiques or like their Strava times and shit like that, but it's like there's no substance like behind that necessarily. It's kind of all like vanity, you know.
Less purposeful.
Yeah. Whereas like if you train like martial arts, it really humbles you, you know.
Yeah.
Because most people don't do it because they're scared to start. Because I'll give you like a few examples of the shit people like to say. It was like for the grappling, they'll be like, "Oh, that's gay if you do grappling." And then if you do like, let's say some form of striking, they say, "I don't want brain damage." Those are the two ones they love. It's gay and I don't want brain damage. It's like, it's so stupid. but they're gonna go vape and they're gonna go drink and
that's true.
go do cocaine and shit. Like what? They go play video games and fuck up their brain, all like fucking goon all the time. It makes no sense. But that's just like the duality of like man, I guess.
Yeah.
So, but it's silly, you know.
That's
like,
true. And if anything, from grappling, I feel like I'm more uncomfortable with men than
yeah.
before, because like I'm just trying to get this dude off me.
Well, yeah, today
I'm tired of him choking or putting his titties in my face.
Yeah, today I got kicked with the ball. I was like, he was like, you good? I was like, yes. And it hurt so bad, but it's pretty funny too.
Yeah.
But those are the two excuses people like to use. But like, what do you think? Like, why do you think people love to hide behind like those mirrors? Like, it's comfortable. It's easy for them.
Yeah.
They're scared to figure out or find themselves really. Like what it's gonna expose, because it's gonna expose if you're weak, obviously.
Yeah, that's true.
But like, I don't know. I love martial arts. It's so cool. Cause I grew up playing team sports, so it's like martial arts is completely different.
Yeah. I mean, it's challenging. You have to do something that's hard to get something good out of it. You got to put into it what you want out of
You have
it.
to be creative.
Because you can also go into it and just like suck the whole time, like, you know, like trying it, but just never try.
Damn.
Like to grow.
It's pretty deep, actually. I don't really understand that, but I think I know what you're saying.
So you're talking about like when you're...
Because I've never done that. Like, I've never done something. Like, that's why I always say, like, if I do something, I want to compete. I want to, like I've never...
Like you're passionate about it, like, or you...
Yeah, I've never done anything and not been, like, 100% effort.
Yeah. But when you think of, like business or anything like that, like, just risk-taking.
Yeah.
Like, being, like, willing to get humiliated to grow. That's what I kind of mean. Because, I mean, even thinking about me starting jiu-jitsu, it's like, there's, like, I guess, like, especially, like, a lot of people I think is, like, takedowns.
Yeah.
Like, they're not comfortable with that. But it's like, if you want to get good at it, you just got to go for it. It's like, be ready for the humiliation.
Yeah.
Because if you don't practice it, you're not going to get better. So
and
that's like an example
yeah.
I can think of.
Because people always like to
That's for me.
hide behind the mirror. They're like, oh, if you don't start wrestling until you're, like, younger, you can't learn it and stuff like that. It's just like people don't want to... Like, that's the excuse they'll use, I'm saying, to not wrestle, not learn it, you know?
Might be different, but to make it work.
Yeah. But I'm saying that's why a lot of people don't like to learn it, you know?
You got bad knees, but, like, you know, you can adjust your game.
But nah, it's really fun. I love martial arts. That's why I like the boxing a lot. It's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, too, it's a great workout. You're going to get in crazy shape if you're already lifting
I mean, how
weights,
can
too.
you hate, like, getting hit somebody in the face?
Yeah. Yeah, no. And you loosen up. You loosen up your fascia.
Yeah, you smile about it. And
yeah. Exactly.
you had fun.
It's humble.
Even if you're in the hospital. Cool pick.
Yeah, that one's... They just train a little bit too hard, but I still respect boxers a lot.
Yeah.
But their egos are so inflated, I'm not sure why.
I don't know.
You know, they're like one of the only ones that it's, I think, kind of like that.
Because they start...
I feel like wrestlers too, but even they're so humble.
I feel like a lot of boxers, it's like... I don't know. Like,
probably the environment too. A lot
I think
of
I've heard, like,
boxers
some
ghetto.
people won't train, like, boxers who are older. It's like, you gotta start as a kid, and then if you start as a kid, it's like...
I've heard that too.
You're almost born the best or something, I don't know.
Yeah, but then like we talk about too, they get burnt out so quick. Those kids. Because they put like so much work on them. What does it make? And that one's so repetitive, it's like kind of hard. Same with wrestlers. That happens to a lot of wrestlers. They start as kids and then they get burnt out real quick.
Yeah, because I mean, there's a lot of people that don't see, like... I mean, there's a lot of people who wrestled in school, but they don't really do as adults.
Yeah.
It's like something maybe just the parents just made them do and weren't passionate about it, or...
But martial arts in general is getting more popular. It hasn't been like around for that long. Yeah. Well, true, like not the trifecta, but like
just like jiu-jitsu. I feel like there's so many celebrities and stuff talking about it now.
Yeah. Even boxing has gotten even more popular, and boxing has been around forever, but boxing's gotten more popular. Muay Thai even. I mean, just over the past 10 years, everyone knows what Muay Thai is now. Yeah. I feel like you talk about Muay Thai 10 years ago, it was kind of like they almost think of it as like the time Krav Maga, you know?
Because like, I was Joe Rogan saying, he mentioned one of his podcasts, was like, I feel like it's like the peak time in world history for martial arts.
Martial arts.
The most like growth, because there's just so much like many ideas and mixing things.
Well, I was gonna say, just think about it. Like probably 20 years ago, it was all taekwondo and shit like that, aikido, karate, and then people are like, oh shit, this stuff is not. It doesn't work. Well, probably like whenever the first UFC came out, and then now it's like the kids of those kids are like adults now, so it's like we love martial arts. So it's like our kids are gonna be like, it's gonna be a new era, I think.
Yeah.
But the thing is that like I don't think it's. I think they're stunning the growth though, because they ain't paying them shit, especially for MMA.
Yeah. There's a lot of good potential too, because I was talking to a friend. I think they said like boxing and stuff like used to be in the schools and like the curriculum and stuff.
Yeah, well, that's how the Soviets have it.
But so I was looking up data on. So it was like one of the sheiks or something in Abu Dhabi like introduced Jiujitsu into the schools because he had like a son or something like that. I think it was like word on the street. Like he said, like, I like seeing these positive things that happened to my son because he started doing Jiujitsu. Like confidence and his self-esteem went up, and then like emotional regulation because like calm under pressure. And they introduced it into the schools, and I think it became like a case study. Like there's not like a data because it's not all over the world that they do this. But like going to the schools in like Abu Dhabi and Dubai, I think you can find a research somewhere. You can probably put it in the comments or something if I find it. But there was like a significant increase, especially because the case study was boys, like in how their classroom behavior was, how they were like emotionally, like, you know, teenagers.
Yeah.
Without acting out in class or being respectful. So.
I hope it changes like that, but we'll see. Yeah. I think everything's starting to get full circle because I think, what was it, probably was it 60s and, or I don't know the dates, 50s maybe? Like you had to do like everything in school. But like everyone was pretty fit.
Yeah, and I think it's just kind of like going back to like Greek things. Like when it comes like the fitness part's going to complement like the other areas of your life, you know?
Oh, 100%.
Like the education and sit around the guys you did gym with, and now you're talking about philosophy or something.
I mean, the great thing that the viewer could attribute to this if they do like jiu-jitsu, boxing, anything, kickboxing, Muay Thai, is that like the community is so great. Like I haven't heard countless of people that they get jobs from wherever gym they're training at, you know, maybe a business partner, stuff like that.
So you become like a black belt, you do privates or something like that.
Yeah. Well, not that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like the people that it brings into the actual gym is like high quality people. They're not bums, you know.
Right.
So it's like it's just people that are gonna level up your life.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's like another benefit of like.
Or
doing
more people did it, we'd have less bums on the street.
Yeah, 100%. But no, I love jiu-jitsu. It's really fun. Like I said, I like to more say like grappling because I want to say like, that's the thing about Brazilian jiu-jitsu too. Brazilians will get mad at me or like they're true families, but it's not even like they just stole a bunch of moves anyway. It's kind of like sambo. They just stole a bunch of shit and then called it Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Obviously, some of the moves they invented, but especially for nogi, it's like a whole bunch of new moves. Cause like Brazilian jiu-jitsu is more like you do like collar choke, stuff like that, X choke, sweeps like that. But like nogi is a completely different sport almost, you know.
Changing.
Cause it's like that's what would they say, like submission, like submission grappling. Yeah, that's what they call it, or like submission wrestling. They call it. So I feel like it's another sport in itself. But I like it. It's fun. It's really fun. I had a good training session today. There wasn't as many people though.
Yeah.
I wish Jesus was there. He's really good. He's like my size or my weight class. Well, I think I could get under him, but you get the gist. He's super good.
You're talking about him before. He said.
Yeah, he just won like he won like 2 competitions. But he's really like he's a wizard because I think he's a developer for like Google or Android or something. So it's like a bunch of fucking, like we talk about.
It's like a bunch of geniuses.
Yeah, autistic people are geniuses and stuff like that.
Doing body chess.
But yeah, I think he's like a 4-stripe. I mean, it sounds stupid. I know we talk about it, brown belt, but he's basically black. You know, like he's been training forever.
For a long time.
Yeah. So that's cool to see those guys.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of cool going into it because it was like everyone I talked to goes to like a different gym that was there for open mats.
Yeah. It's because the coach is really cool guy.
Yeah.
Really cool. He's a good guy. He's like, I thought that was your brother. He looked exactly like you.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
He looked like a big version of you.
I thought you were Neiko.
Yeah, he's like a big version of you.
I think you got that from a couple people.
I was like, that's funny. Just the beard and the hair.
Yeah, it's wavy hair. You get that a lot more in Asia too, probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it'll be fun. 3 months out almost. Crazy. Time went by quick.
Yeah, I need to message my friend actually because we were talking about looking for gyms, but
yeah, we got to figure that out.
He lived out there because he probably knows some gyms actually.
I know, because I'm like, I want to trade, at least even lift a little bit. I don't want to only run, but I know the even.
But
like,
if he's living out there, he'll actually be training, so you can also just ride with him too in Tokyo.
But it's like you said, what if we're on like, that's what we got to see what neighborhoods we're even staying at.
Well, if we stay in his neighborhood, we can go to his gym.
Yeah. But we're not going to stay in his neighborhood.
He'll drive, so it'd be anywhere.
We're not going to stay in his neighborhood the entire time, I assume.
No. We'll have to look for several gyms. Like, we can look for one in, like,
because it's massive, right? I mean, you could probably get...
Yeah.
The one side of Tokyo to the other is probably, what, 2 hours?
Depends on time of day and traffic or transportation. I don't know. Maybe the trains are more efficient than I think they are, too.
Is it that big,
New York, you know?
Because we live in DFW.
It might be faster, you know? But, like, I've been to New York, so the subway there is probably different, you know?
Yeah. Because the Metroplex, we're so used to, like, it's huge here.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's bigger than DFW in general.
Well, the thing is, like, even, like, other cities I've been to, there's just better public transpo, so there's not as much traffic on the road all the time.
But I at least want to, train a little bit, you know?
Oh,
because I know they don't have that many lifting gyms, you know? Like, I know that's not really a thing over there.
Yeah, I think you can. I think it's just different.
Like, it's not like here where you have absolute recomp, you have... What is it?
I saw someone post a TikTok or something like that.
Yeah.
I said there's just like some the gym culture they hate over there or something.
Yeah, something like that. Everyone's skinny.
Or it's like a bunch of rules or something.
Yeah, no tattoos and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But it's fine.
You think I'm in the gym too?
Yeah, I know Gold's Gym and they like have that in there. Because I heard one story and the guy was like, he was like a famous bodybuilder and he wanted to go like train at Gold's Gym and they wouldn't let him.
That's
Because
crazy.
he had tattoos. And he was like, oh yeah, well, I'll just wear my sweatshirt the whole time. I'm like, no, you still can't train here.
It's crazy. It's like the one country probably in the world
Yeah.
that does that.
But it was, I mean, the reasoning is for gangs, right? Like that was...
The Yakuza, yeah. Because they get, it looks like a vest.
Yeah, it's cool.
Tattoo.
It's really
like,
cool, actually.
My Hello Kitty tattoo don't look like that, though.
Yeah, come on. Let's be real. And I'm fucking Hispanic, and you're white, you know.
Yeah.
The people have their rules. We can't disrespect
I'll never
them.
be Yakuza, yeah. It is changing some places, I think. That's why they have, like, the onsens and stuff you can go into now. Tattoos are tattoo-friendly.
Yeah, but that's coming up. That'll be fun, so... That'd be really fun.
Yeah.
And then probably, we'll move out. October-ish, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I gotta also talk to like my my boss because they're opening the new restaurant, so I gotta see if he could get me on because I think he only wanted to get like 2 people from the one we're at.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, I want to work over there, but we'll have to see how everything goes. Maybe we get some clients, then I don't even have to work. That's why I said the second stream of income is the whole thing, but. Just get shredded and maintain it. I mean, I feel like I could coach now, but I just want to get this stuff paid off and then
Your depths and stuff like that.
it'd just be a better like
Clean slate
mindset, you know, exactly. Because I already have a good mindset right now, so I'm like, I think it'll just kind of compound on it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have a good life right now. I'm not like, it's not like I'm miserable, so it's like
enjoy your.
I don't want to force any outcomes, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like everything's gonna...
Like you have some mundane days, but it's like it's not bad days though.
Yeah, even if though it's mundane, it's very like not enjoyable, but like
you're growing.
We're progressing, you know.
Yeah.
And like you just enjoy the moment like that. I feel like more because whenever you get to do like not fun things, but like things you don't get to do often, it's just more enjoyable. It's like we talked about.
If you're in a bad place, you can go things like when we camping last week or something.
Yeah. Or if you do, you kind of have like a cloud over your head. You're like, I guess I have to get back to work tomorrow. And, I mean, you work in a school too, so I'm sure you hear that all the time. It's like, oh my God, the weekend's coming. It's like, but then we have to come back to school. Or like, I have to grade all these papers, and then it's just like, like people never looking at like the glass like full. You know, they're never not necessarily being positive, but like grateful.
I'm just was like, well, I guess summer's off.
Yeah. You know, so I feel like if you live in the moment, you know, and you're working towards your purpose,
Yeah,
it's
you
like,
don't want to just like live for the weekends. Like, you gotta enjoy stuff every day. Like, I post stuff on my Instagram all the time. And people think I'm on like vacation like every day. It's like, no, I just like kind of like
it's my life.
find something in my day every day. There's always something you can find that's like
people,
positive.
Well, think about it. People mostly do the same things every day, especially if they have kids. They wake up early. They eat a shitty breakfast. They drop off their kids at work. I mean, they drop off the kids at school. They go to work. They come home. They make dinner. They watch their show.
Use as an excuse or something.
Yeah, they watch their show and they go to sleep. And when they do that, and then on the weekend they maybe go drink, you know, eat bad food, and then repeat that cycle until they retire, and they have one vacation a year.
Yeah,
It's like not a good way to live.
no.
But that's how they're taught. Well, most people are taught that that's like how you should live.
Or just like all they've seen growing up, at least.
Yeah, I see it. People always like talk. They're like,
yeah, I have like friends at work like that. It's like, oh, we're gonna do this weekend. Oh, we're watching football and drink with my
yeah,
my brother.
I know. It's American culture.
And then it's my kid's birthday.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go there and drink too.
And then it's Valentine's Day.
Gotta make some dinner plans.
Hopefully I get some from... I've been waiting 6 months, or, you know. It's true. It's the majority of people, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But we're not living that life, and hopefully we can inspire other people to just live their purpose. But actually, this is something, I want to talk about. I didn't talk about it before, but I want to talk about purpose and what that means to you. And, just kind of talk about this topic a little bit.
Sure.
Because I think that's something I've been thinking about. I was kind of in the car. I think I was just listening to like some music, and it was kind of talking about purpose. I was like, oh, I'm going to bring that up today.
Yeah, we mentioned a little bit, and you...
Because people live their life without purpose, for sure.
I mean, we talked about like in our car conversation, we're talking about like religious stuff and like just don't bother anybody, but it's not just like not bothering people, but like living for something bigger or something too, right?
Yeah.
Like you're born for in this universe for something more than just not being mean to people.
Yeah.
Like to build and create
And just waiting to die. People
things.
just wait to die. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But like, you're getting sidetracked. I just asked you.
No, we're going into purpose. So like I was related to that. I was thinking about that too. I was gonna check my phone notes, but my phone's recording. Because I think I had a similar note in there somewhere.
Oh, I see.
It's in my notes.
I thought you said the phone wasn't recording. I was like,
No. I can see it recording.
Yeah, no.
It's like on the mirror.
That's what I thought you said. Though.
No.
Didn't we do that one time? We forgot to record something.
Yeah, we didn't get too far.
Yeah.
Or I think
I think
we couldn't see because we didn't have the mirror, so the battery's getting low.
I know, this little setup is good.
Yeah.
So what do you think? And then I'll kind of just go on to that and put my own thoughts. Because I think it's really important, you know, like, if you always got to kind of have it in the back of your mind, it takes some time to like download, but once you have it like in your subconscious, you kind of just like, I mean, you believe it too. You kind of just like, your life kind of just flows in your purpose somehow. It's really cool.
Yeah. Well, one thing is like, we're talking about the stuff, people who just like live for the weekends and stuff like that. I think we talked about maybe before, maybe we mentioned it. Like one big issue in our culture is like men don't live for like a purpose, and that's why our culture and stuff is so bad, because like men aren't valued in our culture. I think it's shifting a little bit now. Like it's starting to pendulum swing.
Yeah.
Because like men can't be men. And so that's why you have like boys who have mental health issues and they have all this testosterone, but instead of like using it for building and creating, they just go shoot up a school or something.
Oh shit, no, that's crazy.
Like that hasn't happened historically. Back when we had a culture that valued manhood and stuff more, and now we don't value them, and everything's like shifted towards like catering to girls, like becoming men.
Yeah.
Like you see like even like how careers and stuff, or even like education, like I teach in public education, and like there's such a big emphasis, I think, at least I feel like for a while, with like girls being in math and science, but it's like, oh, it's a man's world, so we gotta start focusing on the girls. But now it's like we're devaluing the boys and trying to make the girls into men or something. I don't know.
It's like a lack of respect nowadays.
Yeah, and it's just for like men, and then it's like they're just condescended to, and then they have all these boys have all this energy, and they don't know what their purpose is, and so they don't know what to do with like.
Even for women, it's like the definition of being strong for them is being defiant and being independent, and rather than being like a strong mother. Like my idea of a strong woman is completely different. What they're trying to.
Well, I think there's even like something with like purpose and drive and testosterone. Like testosterone is like the drive of a man.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have purpose, like to direct like that energy somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
It goes into a bunch of bad things. So we're talking about like purpose, like why it's important for our society, and like I guess like try to inspire people to have purpose in life, I guess.
Yeah.
So like for me, Christian guy, everything I do is also the glory of God, so always going to like the highest purpose. There was a book, someone like John Piper, he had like a quote, and it said like everybody in the everybody who's born, like you have to live for something greater, or it's like you don't have like a drive behind you, there's not like a lot of reason for doing what you do. But then if you have like the highest thing that you're living for, then it actually like gives you purpose, and then it drives like everything you're doing, everything you're creating, everything you're building is like has like an aim towards like the highest thing, and then there becomes like no limit to what you're aiming for.
Yeah.
Because you have no purpose, you have like nothing to aim for. It's like you're just coasting through life, no compass or direction, and it's just aimless. Nothing to aspire to. So like how like for example like believing in God and like believing that there's a highest good, so you're aspiring to be like the highest good you can be, and you have like God showing who He is and helps you aspire to like that highest good, or be like the highest selflessness, or the highest being creative, like God created the universe, or the highest protecting your family, or providing. So having like a higher purpose is super important, because it's what makes society like thrive.
But like for young people, like what would you recommend? Well, they don't have to be young, but
Anybody, anybody who's lost, or young people. I mean, it starts with young people.
Because people find it like at an older age. It's not like there's outliers.
I mean, like your generation, there's been like a big shift, like different stats about people trying to like find God. So people are jumping into like Orthodox and Catholic churches and Anglican, like the high churches, and trying to find like deeper purpose.
Yeah.
Rather than like fluffy stuff that's in a lot of evangelicalism. That's like becoming like very woman-centered.
Interesting. So that was like your idea of purpose.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, I think for sure we agree on the same, or it sounds like you're saying this, but I think purpose would probably be to create something. I mean, we're not animals, so it's like you have to be creative, create something, a future. And then I think probably for everyone, like a universal one, is like you have to impact the world in some sort of way, in a positive way.
I mean, you're always talking about belief and faith, so like believing that you're created for a purpose, or have faith in something that.
Well, I don't think you believe that you're created for a purpose. You would know it, because I think those are two different things. You know, because you don't have to even have to second guess it. You just know, because a belief could change. Remember, we even talked about in the podcast. Like a belief is. It could change.
Like the faith is like the object.
But if you have conviction, if you know, you don't have to second guess yourself. That's why I think, like for me, when I live in my true
belief always brings out action.
Yeah, whenever I live in my true purpose, I just know it. You know, I know that. You know, it's like how I talk to you sometimes. It's like sometimes I don't like over planning and doing stuff like that, because I already know I'm doing the right thing. So it's like, why would I need to sit down and kind of like not recenter my like identity, but like kind of like I feel like that's a lot of times what like all that stuff is, you know, like you just need to, for people that don't have a strong identity, they need to kind of like keep what am I trying to say, like like reminding themselves about their identity.
It's like, do I really believe this thing? Because if I really believe this thing, then I'm actually going to do this thing.
Yeah, but I feel like
when you believe this chair is going to hold you up, you're going to sit down in it. But
exactly.
Type of thing, right?
So I think they need to like, if you like, first of all, you need to like, I think purpose, like I said, is like you're gonna have to figure out how you could leave this world like positive, you know, and then live selflessly, obviously, and like follow those virtues, and then be like creative, and have like a certain standard, like we always talk about, and then kind of like mix and match for yourself. But I'm not one of those type of people that say you should never do like certain things, because I think you should still enjoy life. Like, you should be an artist, you know. Like I read something once and it was like because sometimes like that's why like I say with religion like it's so like so by the book, and sometimes they don't want you to, or in my like point of view, they don't want you to be creative. So it's like you have to be an artist and go through life. Like it's like one thing I read, it was like if God like was someone, he would be like a dancer. God would be a creator, you know.
Yeah. Like
God wouldn't be struggling through life, he would be like dancing through life. Or not he, but it was just like the whole experience, you know. You're supposed to be dancing, not like, it's not supposed to be a struggle.
Well, I think like some of that's like even in church history, like where stuff's like goes wrong with the mindset of some of that, it's usually because like pendulum swings or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
it's
if
too
you look
much.
at history, the best like artists were
Hyper religious.
Were religious. They're men. They had a purpose. Yeah. And even talking about like, I think like most artists and like chefs or whatever are like women now, but like historically, like some of the best art that we have is all created by men. Like you got Da Vinci, and you got those old chapels and stuff like that.
Yeah. Or
like food or music. You don't have like a female Mozart. And he said like women's kind of purpose is like to be like a muse, like it's like to inspire.
Damn.
And our society has shifted. It's flip-flopped it. And like women don't really have like a muse. And
yeah, we just see him on the the Reels tab or the TikTok, and we get horny.
What?
It doesn't even inspire you. We're like, you're supposed to be a muse, but now like women, I'm saying there's like the empowerment and everything, but it's doing the opposite, because now guys are just sitting there and they're just getting into like a mode of lust, you know. It's not inspiring. You see what I'm trying to say? Like it's like, oh, it's empowering to, you know, show your body, do stuff like that. But we just see it and we just,
well, you feel like
it does the opposite.
You devalued that thing.
Yeah, you know.
Because now it's just like, I don't know, it's like candy versus. But
I don't know. I don't like to get in the men and the women separation thing, because they could both do their thing.
I do. It's just reality.
Yeah.
It's a huge part of what's wrong with our society, so I won't apologize for it.
Well, I'm not apologizing. I'm just like, people could be there like whatever they want. So it's like, whether you're a man or a woman, it's like.
I mean, you're still kind of on journey with it, because you're always kind of.
Because there is reality, you know.
As long as it's not hurting somebody.
Yeah, obviously. Like, for sure, never like a woman is going to be the best powerlifter. That is just reality.
Yeah, I won't say like.
But
we can't do those things, but.
Yeah.
There's only like a lot.
But maybe pound for pound she could. You know, I'm not arguing that. You know.
Yeah. But.
So I feel like having a scale is just like, it's not. It just
feel like
it just ruins your creative space, you know.
Not like majoring in the minors.
Majoring in the minors.
Yeah, so it's like, because one girl can do it, like every girl can do it. Type of thing. Like this is like the norm versus like an exception. Like one girl who's a fantastic like Mozart is probably like more the exception versus the norm.
But I just don't like. I feel like focusing on that is just like, it's meaningless.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, but I mean,
I feel like for
that aspect is.
I feel like for a society in whole, it's meaningless.
The whole spec we're talking about like men need to be back in those things, so too.
Yeah.
Like it's not just for girls.
I feel like a good thing
art,
is like what you
logic,
said, putting down men,
spiritual.
Yeah.
Like men should be well rounded, like all those things.
Everyone, not just men.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true.
Everyone.
Because
everyone needs to be on the same page. It's like what we talked about in the car. It's like there's no standard anymore. There's no standards. Like there needs to be a standard, you know. Because the standard doesn't change. It just, now that is reality, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's like how we talk about, it's like in the car, it was like we know what's from good and evil, but people pretend like they like to misconstrue the thing.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of goes, it's just like the hierarchy's out of order. So like, I heard somebody say in one of their podcasts, like, man is like creating an image of God and reflects the glory of God, and the woman reflects the glory of the man because like she comes from the rib.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of like the order of things. Yeah. So she's supposed to be great at those things, but the guys can be still a little bit higher up because we have the stronger bodies and things like that.
I feel like it's good to know, but I don't think about that shit.
Well, talking about purpose and having men, like, we're supposed to be valued in society, supposed to be the creators, the builders.
Yeah.
Not being just like replaced by women. Because I think for stuff for the men is like, you should be like not being like a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that stuff can work for a girl, but I don't think it works for a guy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna really argue that. But I feel like for young men, they don't think about that. Coming from my perspective.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to
you.
But
I think men, it's not like focusing on that. I think you're focusing on like aspiring to be the best version of yourself or of all those things in a way. Having a high aim, having a high purpose, and knowing like what ultimate good is so you can aim high.
Have fun. Find something you like. Find a skill that you could get really good at.
Yeah.
That'll help other people. Teach other people. Inspire your brother, your friend, your sister.
Yeah.
Your mother, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, being good role models. Like, you talking about, like, doing jiu-jitsu and, like, your brother sees that, says, like, I'm going to do some boxing or something.
Probably. That's probably what I think. It was something like that.
At least to some extent.
Because he's probably taking the step and now...
Because, like, my brother, he just sent, like, a snap the other day. He was, like, just worked out and I'm going to go box.
Yeah. So, I think more people need to live in their purpose. Men, for sure. I mean, they kind of went in the women direction, but it's still true, a lot of the stuff you said. I just think that, like, everyone, like, people in general need to be, like, living their purpose.
Yeah.
And whether you get that inspiration from a man or a woman, I could give a shit, you know?
No.
Because a woman could see something really cool that a guy's doing, and then, like, she could live her high purpose. And it could be vice versa, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like
once you
start putting things in a box, it's just not cool.
The guy's just not going to be a good stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, well, there's certain things, you know?
Yeah.
But what if he is? What if he is the best, like, stay-at-home mom or dad, you know? Because what is that? That's just like a label, stay-at-home. Like, what if he's, like, working on the yard, stuff like that?
Well, if you want to get into that, that's like a whole other talk that
you know?
we'll be going way off. But talking about predestination, the whole family was together at home. You all did a business together.
Yeah.
And then, like, the man starts a business, and the woman, that's his helpmate, so she's helping with the business and running things at home. And
yeah.
the whole family does it, and you're not working for... Your wife's not a slave to another man or corporate.
Yeah.
Because even, like, when you talk about, like, that stuff, too, it's like we're making... not just a man, but also, like, a slave to somebody who's not her husband and just working for
the corporate
something
stuff.
kind of aimless there.
I mean, that's actually a good subject, but we both know that I don't agree with that either, so.
Yeah.
But I feel like just putting labels is just like...
Because it's not just stopping there with the guys.
It could be tricky, you know, putting labels on
guys
stuff,
too.
you know? Yeah, exactly.
And as we're talking about, like, purpose, it's like many creative, many be starting building their own businesses and not just working for somebody forever. None of those things are bad, but, like, it's good to, like, you create and build something, you know.
The thing is, the biggest issue with, like...
you're always talking about always getting more skills, building your value and your worth. And
yeah. Well, the biggest issue with, like, the 9 to 5 and all that is just, like, it takes time away from all that purpose and everything.
Yeah.
Like, the whole reason for, like, 9 to 5 and stuff like that is to keep you more at, like, that job and that area.
9 to 5 today is not the same as before. Now it's, like, trying to enslave society.
It's like it doesn't give you a purpose, you know? Your purpose becomes your job.
Get that 2-3% raise while the economy's going down.
Yeah. But you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, the job is the purpose. That's why I think why probably a lot of people can't find their purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're working too much. They don't have time to necessarily have a purpose.
Yeah, talking about, like, enjoying the fruits of your labors. Because I feel like that's kind of like, you know, God gives you good work, and He does that so you can provide and also enjoy those good gifts that you get from it.
Yeah. That's like me.
If you don't enjoy it, it's like, I gave you these things, but you're not going to enjoy it.
Yeah. It's like me. I still like to travel. Still like to go listen to music, go do stuff like that. Drink once in a while. I don't know. Eat bad food once in a while, stuff like that. But we just have, like, such high standards. You're able to actually enjoy that stuff, like, guilt-free.
Yeah.
It's probably what it's meant for, you know? Like, so you're not supposed to be doing that stuff all the time, but whenever you do actually get to enjoy it, it's, like, super nice.
Mm-hmm.
Super nice, actually.
Well, you appreciate it more.
Yeah, you appreciate it so much more.
Something every day.
Yeah. So, that was really cool. I like purpose. I like talking about it. I think more men should live, obviously men too, should live that way.
Yeah.
But the women is kind of hard, like you said, to kind of talk in that direction more.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like women aren't living the purpose. They're all aiming for it, but I feel like it's the men who kind of lack it more, and that's kind of causing more issues than the girls. Because if the men are doing well, the girls are going to do well.
Yeah. That's very true. I think I talked about that in a long video ago.
Because they can't blame the girls, really.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I said men always blame the women for the problems.
Because the girls could also be like trying to compensate for what's lacking in the men too.
Yeah.
Because it's not just like me as a girl trying to overcompensate for myself, but also like maybe compensate for like what the man's lacking in. Like I know one friend, she's complaining about like this guy she dated because he doesn't take a lot of initiatives and stuff like that. She felt like she was compensating for a lot of like things that he wasn't doing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very common nowadays. But yeah, hope everyone can live their purpose.
Yeah.
Got to. You got to. But you think people find that in religion mostly, right?
For the most part, but it's like, to me, I think the best one you're going to get is from like, if what I believe is true, like then it's the highest truth. But even like other cultures, like even if it's not the best version of it, but they have like some kind of, where they're not just total nihilists, and it's like, I don't know what life is.
Yeah, no.
They're aiming for something.
It's a lot of my generation too, though.
Something higher. Because even like a Christian guy, they don't believe those things perfectly and they don't know God fully. And so even like someone who believes in God, like they're still having to grow into those things because like, you know, it's like, hey, I'm a Christian now. So now I know everything about God and the high standard and purpose and what I believe about him. All of a sudden, it's like reading the Bible or being around these people and knowing God more than I did yesterday.
What does that mean to you, knowing God?
Knowing God? There's a good book by J. Packer called Knowing God, but just like getting to know anybody. It's like you spend time with him. Like if I believe that God speaks to me through his word, like if I believe that the Bible is a scripture and God's spoken word to me, it's kind of like spending time with like a wife or anybody, you know, like you listen to their words, you appreciate the things they do for you, and you're more conscious of those things, you're more conscious of them, and so kind of growing into that versus like something that's very impersonal. Because I also believe as a Christian like in a personal God, because some of the religions don't believe in a personal God, but I believe like truth is also not just like a subjective thing, but I also believe it's personal, not just transcendent.
Kind of confused me.
Yeah, it's kind of a lot.
Well, I said, you just gave me like a very like complicated answer for that.
Yeah, I mean,
because I said, what does knowing God mean to you? And then you just kind of.
So it's like knowing a person. So if I want to say the ultimate form of that is like, if you read the book of John, it says, in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. And I was talking about like Jesus. So like truth is a person. And so you're getting to know this person, like what they say, what they've done, and how they're working in the world right now. Then I'm going to know them more on a personal level. It's like even like a lot of the scriptures is about like what God has done, what he's doing, what he's saying. And like me knowing him more by seeing like what he's done. It's going to help me like to believe him more, to trust him more. Because a lot of times in the Bible, when you're reading it, it's like God's always reminding people, it's like, I've done this for you, I've done this for you, I've delivered you from slavery in Egypt, I've brought you to the promised land. When your enemies were tens of thousands greater than you and you were like a small tribe of people, I've overcome them. And in this moment, you're doubting me, but you can look back as like, have I ever not been faithful?
Interesting.
So getting to read that and remember that, and just even stuff in my own life, like I've told you stories before about like that one where you got like evicted from the house and I prayed to God and Then we got to stay for like another year for free.
Yeah.
Type of thing. And then I still like will worry about tomorrow and stuff sometimes, but then it's like I can remember God saying to me, it's like, just remember like what I did for you from just me asking before. And it was a cool one today. We had church today. It was like we're reading Exodus, so this is like when the Israelites were enslaved to Egypt under Pharaoh, and he had them. God said he's going to harden Pharaoh's heart, and Moses is supposed to go to him and let my people go, and then Pharaoh's going to keep saying no. And God said that was going to happen, and the people were complaining. It's like, oh, now our life sucks, and they're kind of blaming God. It's like, because they said let our people go. It's like, well, now they're not working, so now we're going to make their work twice as much as before. And so all the Israelites got angry about it. But it's like they went back to God, and Moses was like, you said you're going to free these people. It's like, I'm going to do it my way. It's like, it's not just going to be like instant gratification. It's like, I'm going to show you, like, in the midst of suffering, I'm going to show you my faithfulness rather than just remove the suffering. So I thought that was pretty cool. That was something from today. But like I get to know like who he is like, he doesn't just like remove the suffering, like he teaches me through suffering too. And then I also learned that he's still faithful even though I'm suffering. But it's like just knowing him from that. And I also see in my life today, not just like in the stories from the past.
That's so interesting. That's so interesting how you look at it.
Yeah.
But you say you look at like God, you said, as a personal type.
Yeah, because I mean, some religions,
entity?
Truth will not be so personal. It's transcendent, but like, if God's the ultimate reality, then he's the ultimate truth, and he's a higher standard of anything, then I believe like truth is personal. That's why it says like God became a man, so we can know him. Instead of me like trying to guess who he is, because man, that would kind of suck if they created the universe and I'm like trying to figure it out rather than him just like coming into the world and revealing himself.
God, that's so interesting. It's such a mind fuck.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, like the most important man in all of human history that most people in the world to some extent like know about is Jesus.
Yeah.
To this day. Like there's not a continent you can go on and people don't know who this is.
True.
And then it's like, oh, God doesn't reveal himself to me. So how do I know like which one is like literally on every continent and it's still spreading around the world, and it's this one. Because it's like I believe he wants me to know him, or he wants the world to know him, so. But I mean that's my perspective. So, and I definitely now like have that perspective like from day one, you know, this is like been my journey like getting to know God, you know, and kind of looking back. And still like that now, you know. I'm still trying to get to know God more, and I'm still trying to live for a higher purpose and set my standards higher for myself.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the viewer could later on, maybe they go and come back to this and comment on it.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
But you got any other thoughts on that?
I do, but like...
Where's like some stuff to chew on?
I do, but it's just different from what I believe, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't think it's bad.
That's fine. You share what you believe, man.
I don't think it's bad, you know?
Or like sometimes you say it's not that different, but different perspective maybe.
Yeah, it's different, but for me it just sounds really complicated. I'm not going to lie. From like what I believe.
And put Jiujitsu Kaisen music on and you explain it? You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, the narrator talks and that music comes on.
Oh, yeah, like Itadori found. Yeah, I know. I exactly know what you're saying.
And he's the best at this after Gojo.
It's just like, let me say this. It's like, I really, like, I'm trying to listen because, like, your perspective and, like, the man that you are, I, like, look up to. So it's like, even if I don't, like, I guess see it the same, I still really try to understand it from your point of view. So,
yeah.
That's what I understand. But that's what I'm saying. That's like my point of view. When I tell you, it's like I can meet really cool people and they have completely different views, and it's like I still respect them equally. So it's like,
Yeah.
That's why that's like me personally is like I said, I believe in the standard, but I don't necessarily believe like. I think there's a scale from like right, wrong, good and evil, stuff like that. You know.
Yeah.
So I feel like, does that kind of make sense? What I'm trying to say.
I mean, we've talked about that. We don't believe like there's a. I mean, it's just how the world works, right?
Like for me, I wouldn't think God is a personal like being, entity. For me,
But you believe everyone knows right and wrong, and I also believe
Yes.
that too. But I believe that's also mentioned in the Bible. Like God writes the law of right and wrong on our hearts,
Yeah.
so everybody knows that there's a God. But the difference is like the Bible will say, like it'll say in Romans, like everyone knows there's a God, but everyone and has some understanding of right and wrong. God's put that on like every man's heart, but what they believe about who the judge is and stuff like that can be different. But
Yeah, I just try to listen. It's really good, really interesting.
yeah, that's why like even like
Because like I said, I just want to listen to like how you think,
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Well, that's how I think.
Because I'm always open to hearing like different perspectives,
Yeah,
different viewpoints. Because if they're like a good human, a good man, and I can feel that energy from them, it's like, like what is the thought process that is pushing them to their purpose?
yeah. Well, even John Calvin, who's a Christian guy, will believe like that man in general has good faculties. Like even though they're a sinner, they have like some faculties of good. They just don't have spiritual good, like from a Christian sense. But like as far as like you can have a government, and God had created the government to restrain evil, so the world's not total anarchy. And Paul mentions that like you should obey your rulers. And the guy who was a ruler at the time was like Nero, who was killing Christians and doing all kinds of crazy things. But he was like, God put him there to restrain evil, even though he's an evil guy.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Or like art and beauty and enjoying good things and food or having families and things like that. That's just generally a good thing. Even if you come from like a different religion or something.
Yeah. Nah, that's good. That actually makes a lot of sense. That resonates with me. Because I feel like, everything...
That's why like I can have like really good Muslim friends. Like we have a lot of very similar values.
Keep interrupting me.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, man.
I haven't said anything, but I'm saying it.
All right. You got the mic.
Well, I just forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Yeah.
Some about Muslims and stuff like that, or people having different beliefs.
Well, I was going to say everything has its purpose,
Okay.
Like, that's why I say there is no necessarily like good or evil. It's just like how everything is supposed to be. Because if everything was good and dandy, you wouldn't learn shit. It's just not. That's not reality.
Do you mean like
everything has its purpose in the world? That's just all I'm saying.
yeah. I mean, you can still say like discerning good and evil. Like you don't know. I don't know.
Discerning good and evil?
I feel like everybody believes in good and evil. It's like how they teach you like if I steal your wallet, like that's bad. You can be like, give me my wallet back. You immediately cry for justice. Like I don't have to teach you that's bad.
What are you trying to say?
That everyone believes in good and evil. Like it's just
well,
part
yes,
of the,
obviously, but like everything. So you're disagreeing with me saying that everything has its purpose?
Well, I think you said something like there's not good and evil. But maybe you don't mean that. Maybe you mean something else.
Well, there's just different ranges, different scales of everything,
Like everyone has a different standard or whatever.
Like it's like hot and cold, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's different degrees of good and evil.
Yeah.
I don't believe like all evil's the same. There's a lot of like bad theology because like people like in Christian circles will say, "Oh yeah, like punching my neighbor in the face and like murdering someone's the same."
Yeah.
It's like no, the Bible says like it's both deserving of hell because it's all sin, but it doesn't mean it's equal.
Yeah.
It has totally different effects on society.
See, that's why I would like to kind of like if I had the thought in my brain, like process it to you, because it's still like it's like water. It's like if water is in a vapor form, ice form, liquid form, it's still water at the end of the day. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
For like good and evil?
Yeah.
Yeah, but not all evil's the same. It's like different.
Well, I'm not arguing that.
It's different. I'm asking you. I'm not arguing with you. I'm asking you.
I'm just saying everything has a purpose. Like it should. Like everything is in perfect balance, in my opinion.
So you're more of a yin yang?
I don't like labels. So I'm not gonna like fall into your trap on it because I know you like to do that whenever you don't understand something.
I'm just trying to understand. So.
Not yin yang. I don't like. That's what I'm saying. I don't like putting labels on stuff. So I'm not gonna, like I said, fall into that trap.
You like that Asian stuff, so it's about kaisen. So I don't know.
I guess you could. That's what I'm saying. You could extrapolate ideas from like every. Yeah. That's where I think I'll say this. And I don't really care.
Well, I think. Hey,
I'm talking. I'm talking.
Okay.
Like I think that's something you probably struggle with is like getting different perspectives sometimes out of like certain things, because like you see it and then you're like, oh, my idea is still correct. That's from my point of view, what I've seen being around you. Because I feel like you'll still see something and then you'll be like, no.
For example?
Well, I felt like today, like whenever we were doing the takedowns, I'll be like, oh yeah, well, your leg was in a really bad position, so that's why I was able to take you down so easy. You're like, yeah, I want to let that happen. I'm working on something. It's like, what are you working on? You're like, you said something and then like I didn't even understand it, and it was like.
That had to do with like going to like guillotines and stuff from there.
Yeah, it's like but every guillotine you got me in, it was like not even a bite. So it was like that. I don't know, like that just didn't make sense to me. So like, what would that purpose be? You know, I don't know.
Well, like for later,
like instead of just being like, oh yeah, I should just defend the takedown and be like,
well,
work to something else.
If I let you get it more, I can practice it more.
You're like, no, I'm doing this guillotine.
So
that is not a legitimate like submission at all, like from that position.
I feel like that's a little different though.
Well, that was just like what came into my head.
Okay.
You know.
But I mean, I guess they'll give like different perspectives, like. When it comes to, like, I believe all truth is from God. So it's like why science and stuff was invented, because it's like you can learn about God from the world. I was thinking when it comes to like some spiritual stuff, it's limited. But as far as like the expanse of the universe or how things work or like how to heal people through medicine, things like that comes from learning about God's world that He created. But it's still like a standard of like truth, not just like because I feel something is this way, but like I have to go discover it. So you can still discover things about God through His world, you know. And I think other people, as human beings, we all do that. So that's why other people from different cultures and stuff like that, even though I believe it's like skewed, everybody can still get some truth because it's still God's world and God's universe, and everybody in their hearts is always like searching for truth.
Yeah.
Even if it's in the wrong places sometimes.
Where's the wrong place?
Wrong place, I don't know. Like Islam.
Yeah, that's why I want to get into
it. We won't jump into that.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I do know.
But like
for me, I'm just open to everything. You know, like it's just not. I think it's like if you limit yourself to a box, it's just like you're stuck in the box.
I don't think. But I'm also not the mindset of like, oh, we don't talk about politics and religion or something like that. I love to argue with like my Muslim friends and go back and forth because they challenge me all the time. Yeah. Like about what I believe, because it's like if I don't have anybody who can challenge me, then you know, like if what I believe is true, I need to be able to like back it up, and if I'm not challenged, I'm not gonna be able to like get good at backing it up, you know.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's something I haven't thought about as much, and it's like, okay, I need to. Well, if I believe it's true, it should pass the test.
It's just like what we always fall back on, though. It's like I think that like for me, it's just like everyone living their highest purpose.
Yeah. And I think we can do that together.
But you think you have to be Christian to like live your highest purpose?
I believe in ultimate reality is like the God of the Bible. So.
And I'm like, so.
Unless something comes and takes it down, I guess what I'm holding to.
What do you mean? Something comes takes it down.
So like
that sounds so scary.
When you talk about worldview, if your worldview is solid, it's gonna stand. If it's not, it's gonna get taken apart until you have nothing. So if I just believe I don't know. I'm in a giant turtle right now.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna wait till you go.
But like if I believe this is a turtle, and then it's like, this is not a turtle, bro. This is a building in downtown.
Yeah.
I gotta be able to defend like why I think it's a turtle.
Yeah.
That's like a hyperbole, but you get what I mean, right?
Wait, so do you think, I actually have a good question.
Okay.
Do you think if like you weren't Christian, you wouldn't have a purpose? Damn.
It was a good.
That was good. That was good.
It was a good question. I think like purpose is kind of built in this. Like we're all nowhere made for a purpose, but I feel like my direction wouldn't be there. Like you'd be going a different direction, or.
Damn, so interesting. So you don't think you'd be on the same purpose though? Doesn't that scare you though?
So I feel like I would definitely be more aimless for sure.
Yeah.
It's like, where am I going? Like, why am I going this way?
Damn, that's so deep. That's crazy. That's cool though.
So I would just say I'm lost.
Fuck.
Because like the purpose is like a compass.
Yeah, 100%.
So.
Dang, that's cool. That's what I'm saying. I love talking to like you, some of my other friends about that stuff because it's like, it's people I look up to, people I like having around me, and it's like that's what not messes with me, but like everyone will have their own thing. So it's like I feel like there's like not a right answer. Yeah. So it's like the hot and cold, the like, evil and good. That's what I'm trying to relate to that. I'm not saying like shooting a kid in the head is good. Obviously, that's not what I'm trying to say either.
So like,
but I feel like
sorry.
No, I was just gonna comment like and be like, well, I feel like that's what like makes the experience unique. Everyone has like a different experience.
Yeah, I guess like what you believe is your purpose could like change stuff too. It's like, so I believe my purpose is to glorify God, and I believe God is like this, and it's going to affect my actions. So like when I talk to my Muslim friends, so for a Christian guy, my purpose is to glorify God by like love God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. All the law is summed up in that. Versus like my Muslim friends, it's not totally off from that, but like theirs is more like life as a test. And so everything you're doing in this life is like a test. And it's going to change the way like you act. And so like I don't believe like God's testing me like that. It's like I can go through like hard times and he's like using testing to grow me. But it's like I'm going to fail and like I'm still going to heaven,
Oh, wait, can I interrupt you?
Yeah.
So I'm going to use like a similar example. Like a Christian would believe that there's like if they kind of believe a similar thing. Some of them. Not saying you, but that like they have to live a certain way or they're going to go to hell. It's the same thing. But you don't think there's some Muslims that look at it like a similar way as us, and even though they're Muslim, it's like a similar viewpoint. Like I feel like you're putting like them in a box, just like I would put some Christians in a box.
It is a generalization for sure, because like that's the difference between like a religion and a worldview. A worldview is person to person, because I can say like this is like a general belief about Islam, but I would talk to every Muslim friend, like you can get different answers.
Yeah,
so you can talk.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're the only Christian guy I've really met that is kind of like, believes like. Well,
I believe there's like a standard, and you're close. Some people are closer to orthodoxy on stuff, but like, but worldview is different from religion because it's personal.
True.
So for sure.
That's why I think like we talked about that in the car too. It's like the world needs a standard, not like.
Yeah.
Like.
We're not
I hope that happens eventually.
It's like everyone's kind of got a similar aim, right?
Yeah.
Versus if the standard's set in 20 different places, it's
like we know you shouldn't like pedophilia is not good, stuff like that.
Right.
Like what's it called? You shouldn't be gluttonous. A whole country shouldn't be fucking obese. Obviously, shit like that. I mean, there's several examples I could use, but I mean, the world should be on the same page when it has. Like us on a certain standard is what I'm trying to say. Like that shouldn't be like that can't be up for argument. For me, in my opinion, despise like what religion you are. Like there has to be a standard, the law.
Yeah.
Like we know we can't just invade a country for what, and then like back these I'm not gonna get too into it. But do you know what I'm like? Obviously, you do know what I'm trying to say because you're on the same page when it comes to this stuff. But like, I think I really hope in the future that everyone can move towards like a standard like that. Or like we shouldn't take advantage of people. Obviously,
Yeah.
You shouldn't be a greedy bastard.
Yeah.
Like obviously, like having cool cars, stuff like that is perfect. Like there should be no reason why someone can't buy a Ferrari, Lamborghini. But like, obviously, you don't take advantage of people. Like if you have money, be fruitful with it. Obviously, you know.
Yeah.
Like there's just standards, and I think that's the thing too. Is like it says that in the Bible.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a war of ideas and standards and stuff too. Because like when you get to Old Testament stuff like that, it talks about like these different angels that are fallen. They have like different domains.
Yeah.
And they're also tied to like different kingdoms. Like different kingdoms have like different gods.
Yeah.
Like kind of all vying for power. And even if you look at history, if you look at the communism, for example. Communism before didn't like religion, so they get rid of like all the Christians and Orthodox Jews and stuff like that because in communism the government is God, and so if you have a higher authority than the government, then you're usurping the government when the government like is demanding your worship and like how controlling.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's like a war of ideas, of like a war of standards and who's the highest standard.
That is true. That is actually true.
That's why I always kind of talk about like the political sphere is never neutral. Like no matter how much like you might want to be, it's like, oh, don't bring your religion into it. It's like everybody in some way, even like
they're gonna
saying don't bring religion into it, you're bringing something into it.
Yeah,
like that's a belief in itself. That's a worldview. It's like, oh, don't bring this into it, but you're bringing something into it.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's okay, but they still need to have like a certain standard that everyone follows.
Yeah.
Because you could still be yourself, a creative being, but like you can't. If you're like going against a standard, I don't think it's good. You know. Yeah. Well, it's not good. It's not that.
I mean, it's talking about all cultures and
it's
stuff.
It's like back when the caveman days. It's like over time, like standards get what's it called? Like kind of embedded into society.
Yeah.
That happened eventually. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's even like a spectrum of like even like other religions. Like if you go to like the UAE, there's like high standards and rules. It's a Muslim country, so there's a lot more order than like say we had a society today that was like based on like human sacrifice and it's okay to steal or something like that.
Yeah, but
yeah,
makes sense.
We got anything else here? How long is that?
Not sure.
What time is it now?
8.
Yeah, we started at least by 6.
Yeah. It was good. I think, for me, it just always goes back to living your purpose. That's why I wanted to talk about purpose.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of hoping it led into something like that. Just so the viewer could hear your perspective on it.
Yeah.
I didn't really talk too much about my perspective, but I feel like the viewer still could get enough from that. And they can always come back and look on this video.
I mean, I think even you would say it's like, what is your aim, right?
Yeah. I already said it.
Yeah.
It's like helping or being the best version of yourself, really, so you can help people around you. It's that simple. I'm not going to, I
think you've talked about before, like, what does the best version of yourself look like or something?
Yeah. To me, that is everyone, like, a general purpose everyone could follow.
Like, if you're your best self.
Like, I don't think you have to be, like, religious or
what would that look like,
that, you know?
right?
Yeah. Like, how are you going to be, like, the best version, and how is it going to help your community?
Yeah, because then you have vision.
Because guess what? If everyone does that, guess what? Yeah. The world's a better place. Doesn't matter what you do in your free time, shit like that, you know?
Yeah, if you don't have some kind of vision of what your best self could look like, then you have nothing to aim for.
And if you're being a piece of shit hurting other people and that's your best version, it's not your best version, you know?
Yeah.
Having everyone in mind. You got to be like, you got to care about yourself but still be selfless, you know? It's like a balance. That's why you said the yin and yang shit.
Whoa,
it's like,
no, I don't like that.
I was like, fuck you. Because I hate that like...
Well, you should be able to fill your own cup, because it's like, if you're taking care of yourself, being the best version of yourself, you're going to be the best version of you for other people. And
yeah, exactly.
So...
That's why I feel like I hate the yin and yang stuff. But I think balance is like, I don't know, I follow it a lot. So...
It applies to some stuff. Right?
Yeah. It applies to everything for me. Because even the worst things, quote unquote, in my life, I've learned my most valuable lessons. So why would I call that a bad thing, quote unquote, you know?
Yeah.
And it had a purpose, so That's how I look at it.
Even bad things have a good purpose.
Yeah.
If it's used that way.
If it's used that way. That was good. I was actually about to say that. So, that's free will, baby. We have free will. But that's what I'm saying. You have like these like certain like things that come up in your life that like is going to direct you to the person who you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Or the person that the opposite way, you know? You have a choice. I mean, it's like a video game, like I always say. Some people don't like when I say that, but it's true. You could choose how you want to live your life, so. Obviously, some circumstances and situations are out of your control, but I don't think that's a good way to live your life. Like, focusing on the external.
Yeah. Focus on what you can control.
Yeah. That's how I like to believe, live.
Like your mindset.
Yeah. That's what I study, stuff like that. Because the mind is, like, more powerful than, or, like, the most powerful thing in the world.
It's a big one for the people who do, like, the business coaching and stuff like that. Is they do a lot with mindset.
Yeah.
So people don't quit and give up, and they persist and in that suffering or going through the struggles. So what's going to help you grow?
It's just, like, reinforcing, like, identity, who you are.
Yeah, don't let your circumstances
because it takes time.
Identify you.
It takes time for like the external to like reflect that, basically.
Yeah.
Because even if you're like already doing the good habits and putting in the action, it's like you're not going to see the results yet until like. Because like, basically there's like a delay in like the real world. You know how they see you. It's like whenever we talk about like whenever maybe people will see you in a year, it's like even though you've already changed, they haven't seen that because they're associating you with that old belief.
Yeah.
Old image of yourself, So, I mean, we run off the, like, people around us, so it takes time. But I think it's really cool. People should live their purpose, whether that's... Well, I think it's, focus on physical. Obviously, I always talk about it. Physical, mental health, and then spiritual health.
Yeah. So...
And then you'll be...
Take away, have something... Great. Some type of vision.
Yeah.
And an aim.
How you find your vision, follow your heart. That's what I'll say. Follow your heart.
The best version of yourself in the future, have a vision of that, and then believe in whatever's going to get you there. So for me, Christian God. For you, you have whatever standard you're creating for your future self.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't...
Something high.
I don't worship nothing, yeah. I just want to help everyone around me, And then be a good... Yeah, that's it. Simple. Beautiful.
Right. Is that a wrap?
I think we'll wrap it up. Any plans? Anything? We're hitting at the end of March. We're doing good on these podcasts.
Yeah. More podcasts.
We're doing once a month, which is good.
Yeah.
I think it's
at least, right?
Consistent, yeah.
We did the camping thing.
Oh yeah, that was fun. I've never been to Oklahoma. Well, that part of Oklahoma.
Yeah, came to my parents' property, see some good stars. You missed all the shooting stars, but
yeah,
I saw those.
It was nice. Got to relax.
Heard the coyotes at night.
Yeah, I know. I heard a few things, yeah. I heard something about the tent. I was like, fuck it. I was like, it's not It's not going to come in. Yeah. Even then, it's going to be what, a coyote?
The only thing I'd be worried about is like a skunk in the sprays or something.
Yeah, like nothing's going to kill you,
Yeah. Well, but they're not common. It's like the hogs.
Yeah.
I'd be a little worried about that one, but
yeah,
I've never seen a hog out there, so.
Yeah, I hope y'all are enjoying it. I know not a lot of people are necessarily watching it yet, but it's just good to have this as like an archive anyway. Look back at it, see how we improve. I like watching it, going rewatching it. I know you don't rewatch the whole thing, but
I've watched them.
I like rewatching them. They're fun. They're cool.
I'll have you send me those clips and we throw those in there too.
Yeah, I know. I need to get the AI software.
Or so watching it.
Yeah, clip it up.
I'll also put it in there.
Put it on YouTube Shorts.
Oh,
I'm just talking about the general.
Oh yeah, I was talking about your videos.
Yeah.
From Jiujitsu.
You know,
we're watching it.
Yeah.
I'm putting it in there.
It's just gonna be the people. I don't want to expose them. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't give a shit. Yeah, it was funny whenever you put the monkey one on the last one. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah. Just keep grinding. I hope y'all are doing good. Move towards your purpose. That's the main thing I want to tell people. That's the whole point of the podcast. Be creative. Yeah, look forward to us doing more cool stuff. Follow me on all social media, Neiko A. Ortiz. Neiko A. Ortiz.
Caleb from TX.
We post good stuff on Instagram. I post every day on TikTok.
We have a very inactive account, Caleb and Neiko.
On what?
Instagram.
Oh shit, yeah, we don't post them. We just post clips. That's what I'm saying, we gotta clip it up.
Yeah, that was your job.
We actually had some good, yeah, no, I haven't done it. I need to. At least we'll have a bunch of clips, like, archived now.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do it eventually. It's just the start. It's fine.
Yeah. 1%.
Oh, yeah, 1%. 1% spam Caleb is gay in the chat. Repeat, spam Caleb is gay in the chat.
With him.
Fuck no. Thank you. I'm Neiko.
No, that's my brother. And I'm Caleb.
And this is the Freakin' Podcast.